Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will go on the attack first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game, Jesse? Make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
The Panthers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays.
Breaks into the open. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. All right, guys, let's chat about Georgia State. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a three-star defensive line. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Picked off to stop the threat. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Just one moment and all of a sudden the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They want to run it left here. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated.
Oh, he's got some space. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. The DBs will back off a bit. To the air on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback in.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the tailback. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Fires to the right. Got his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Handoff from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to get rid of it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Quick release by the QB. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
From the gun, running back on the move. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Might as well give it to him again. Across the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the shot to clear send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Makes the quick grab, and they pick up just a few on that completion. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The shot that clears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run the toss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the shot that clears will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a crease, it's Murray. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the Panthers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Boom. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The RPO, it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Barber. Makes the grab. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the shot that clears are on the move. Holds and fires complete to the right. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. The shot that clears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. And the shot that clears moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Coastal! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and fires complete. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air, it's Stanley. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And the Panthers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the wideout. Snags a quick pass on the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The shot that clears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Georgia State offense will take over 1st and 10.
Using his legs, it's Murray. Turns it on in midfield. Turning it on. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Catch in the middle. It's McGee. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. And in the closing moments of the 1st half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6. And the shot to clears will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Here's the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The shot to clears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
And the shot to clears are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Got it looking for a 1st. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team.
Number 10 in punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give from the gun. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Murray. Makes his man miss.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires left. He's got it. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look at, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. The lead is down to a field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The shot that clears have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Glass. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dances away. He's going to take off. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had them all.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. They'll run play action. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. There he goes. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. 1st and goal for the offense. Wideout trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Big fella moving. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll try the right side. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on 1st down from the 30.
And that's another shot to clear.
They'll ride the hot hand. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
And the shot to clear has come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Pulls it in. Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the ground game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
Picks up 6. Coming up, 4th down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
To the ground. He's got it again. Got a little space. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tempo and overdrive.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Power football with the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave him.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. handoff from the shotgun. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The shot that clears will line up to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going up top here late in the game. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got
lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, Coastal Carolina.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.